Hi, I'm Brenton Fairchild. I'm a Christian Ministries major. I chose my journal for the object of choice. I decorated it with all these pictures and stuff and a mountain range. I did that in my last take. I've had this notebook since June of 2022. And it's gotten, I met my wife through that time, just like a few days after, a few weeks actually. So I started this journal, like June 2nd of 2022, and I met my wife, June 11th. Yeah, June 11th of 2022. Yeah, so not long after I started this book, this journal, I met my wife. I was in a band during this, and that ended not too long afterwards either. So you know, I met my wife, but then also I lost my band, but that's okay. I'd rather have my wife. So anyways, so in this speech, I'm going to be going through the who, what, where, when, and why of this journal. So, and then the first section of this is going to be a 3-part. It's going to have when. There's going to be who, when, and where. So, who I met. I already spoke about that. I met my wife during writing this journal, but I also I got closer with my friends. I have a childhood friend that I reconnected with not long before I started this journal, but we've gotten closer every year since 2020 when we reconnected. And then the where, I was in hair school when I was doing this journal. I was only like a few weeks out from graduating when I was writing in this journal. And then now I'm a hairstylist. And then how. This is the how section. How has it helped me? How has it benefited me? How has it affected my life writing in this journal? All sorts of things. It's done all sorts of things for me. I've been able to learn. Once in a while, there's probably about 10 attempts to study Greek in this journal, and then just trying to develop my faith. I mean, I've written so many. Most of these pages are about faith or struggles with sin or just kind of being in a mood, and I'm thinking about something, trying to figure out how to not be in the mood. You know, I guess not be in the mood, but like how to deal with the mood in a constructive way. Sometimes it helps just to write that down. And yeah, why do I use a journal? That's the next one. So who, what, where, when, why. We're at why. That's also my conclusion. Why do I recommend to you use a journal? It's very helpful for me to use a journal. I think that everyone should use a journal. I think everyone should buy a journal. I think if you don't have a journal, you're missing out on a side of your brain that you didn't know you had. You know, like, it's a very creative side of your brain. A lot of people don't really think that they're that creative because they don't draw or paint or do music or anything. But it's really not about, like, artistic talent. Most of my grammar in this journal is not great. But it's about getting out of your head. Getting stuff out of your head. Because it's just kind of bogging you down sometimes. Having all these things just kind of accumulating in your brain. I think that after I'm done with this journal, I'm just gonna buy another one. So I hope that this encouraged you to get a journal. I hope that this was helpful to you, and I appreciate you watching my video. Have a good day.